If a handstand is on your list of skills to achieve, you're going to want to build a solid foundation. In this video, I'll teach you the frog stand, which is the first step I personally use to build my foundation for handstands, and I'll include several tips to help you. Welcome to the wonderful world of hand balancing, and congratulations on taking your first step. What you're going to learn in this video is how to start balancing on your hands in this tucked position we call the frog stand. It's also called crow pose in yoga. Take note that while you are balancing on your hands, you're not fully inverted, and your knees are tucked up and resting on your elbows.
The frog stand is a great exercise to build strength in your wrists, forearms, shoulders, and your upper back muscles around your shoulder blades. And all of this will translate really well to the handstand later on. Alright, now before we get started, I want you to go find the nearest pillow in your house, or this can be a large blanket. But anything like this, for instance, is just a pillow off my bed. And what we're going to use this for is a safety cushion. You see, when you're doing frog stands, if your wrists give out, especially when you're first learning them, you'll face plant. And last thing I want you to do is land on your face. So you're going to have a pillow in front of you every time you practice frog stands, and that's going to act as a safety cushion. So if you do fall, you have something to land on and protect yourself.
Okay, after you're warmed up, what you want to do is squat down and place your hands on the floor in front of your safety pillow. Now, dig the knees into the back of your upper arms. Make sure they're nestled in really good against the back of your arm. You can see where I'm rubbing my knee right above my elbow. Now, begin to lean forward so the weight shifts to your hands and your heels are off the floor. You should be on your tippy toes. And then raise the feet off the ground and lean further forward. Now, for a beginner, the biggest challenge is going to be maintaining balance, and I'll speak more about that in a minute. But for now, I want to mention that most of the strength for supporting this is going to come from your wrists, shoulders, and parascapular muscles around your shoulder blades. Now, if at any point during your frog stand practice you feel like your wrists are going to give out or you're going to lose your balance, don't worry about it. That's why the safety pillow is there. If you face plant, it doesn't hurt. In fact, it's kind of funny. Holding your balance is easier said than done. Now, watch closely here as I maintain balance. You can see my fingers curling up a little bit. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because if you feel like you're going to fall forward onto your face, you want to really press with your fingertips. That's going to help you kind of push back and maintain balance. And if you feel like you're falling back to your feet, then press hard into the floor with the base of your palms, and that's going to bring you a little more forward to maintain balance. This is just something that comes with practice. Don't rush the frog stand. It takes practice. It's not easy. But once you have it, you'll quickly start building up your record until you're holding frog stands for 20 seconds or more. And I'd say once you're holding frog stands consistently for 20 to 30 seconds, then you're ready for the next step, which is the headstand. The frog stand is actually the perfect transition to a tripod headstand. And with the tripod of your hands and head, it gives you a perfect base of stability to focus on the core and legs as you hold yourself inverted. This is a great lead-up exercise for handstands, and I have an entire video on this, which is next in this playlist. But for now, just focus on the frog stands. And let's continue with some tips to help you master the frog stand. Okay, the first tip is that you never want to skip the warm-up. Here you can see I'm doing forward-facing wrist extension. This is a great stretch, and you should always accompany it with backward-facing wrist extension, like I'm doing here, with my fingers facing back towards my body. I also like to do wrist flexion, with the backs of my hands flat on the floor. And these wrist stretches are actually the bare minimum that you should do, so definitely check out my handstand warm-up video for a full routine. Alright, and tip number 2 is that you want to go in and out of frog stand for reps. And the reason why I like doing this is it really builds strength in your parascapular muscles and the whole shoulder girdle. So what you do here is you just lean forward into a frog stand and you just stabilize and hold the position for a second and then come out of it. And repeat that over and over for reps. This is a great drill I've used to build overall strength and get more consistent with my frog stands. Next, I like to do frog stand press-ups. Basically lower your face down to the floor as close as you can and then press back up. This is going to build strength in your parascapular muscles and wrists. Make sure your shoulder blades are protracting or moving apart as you press up. And last, the frog stand with leg shifts. Basically lift a leg off an elbow and move it towards the other leg. And keep swapping sides. As you can see, I do left side and then right side. This builds a lot of strength in your wrists, shoulders, and upper back for stability. Alright everybody, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. And don't forget, if you really want to learn the handstand, you're going to want to build strength and stability in your wrists, forearms, shoulders, and upper back, and the frog stand is going to get you there. Please don't forget to give this video a like if it was helpful to you. That'll help other people find this video too. And subscribe to Minus the Gym if you're interested in learning more from me. Talk to you later.